Stampin' Sharon. I am going to be showing you a card today that has some products from the new Occasions catalog that started January 3rd. Super fun things in there in that catalog, and I say that anytime I do black and yellow together, it's a win. This is an easy card. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, could you do so below? After you've subscribed, you can hit that little bell, and then you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. So let's make this card.
Today we're going to be making this cute little card with a little bit of change on the colors. But anytime I make a black and yellow card, I just love it. I don't know why, but it's my go-to colors, I think. So I have some cute little butterflies on here that are done with vellum. This stamp set is called Butterfly Gala, however you pronounce that word. And it has a cute little punch that goes with it. And the punch actually has the large butterfly and the small butterfly. As you can see, there's different sizes of butterflies, okay? All right, let me show you the stamp set in the occasion. This is the Occasions catalog that started January 3rd. Here is the stamp set that also features on that page some really fun gingham paper. And then there's our fun butterfly punch. There's some other items on that page. There's some cute little adhesive back sequins. But these colors to me just start screaming spring and fun. And since Celebration also started January 3rd, I want to point that out to you. So for example, if you were to buy the bundle is $35. Then if you added some paper and maybe some sequins, if your order is $50, you can pick out anything you want from this little catalog for free. Love it. Gotta love free. So I have one thing that I like to do. I like to stamp. I put all my stamps on one of the big blocks sometimes, and I just stamp the whole thing. I just want to see what they look like. You know, let me get a visual here. And even though it may not turn out stamped perfectly, it still helps me see what the stamps look like. I don't know why that is better than just looking at that, but to me it is. I think maybe adding the color to it. I'm going to take a piece of vellum, and I just have a scrap piece that's really like 5.5 by 8.5. And then I've already added my butterflies to this big clear block. And let me point out to you, get them off, that that's one stamp. The small one and the big one are one stamp. And on all of these stamps, the small butterfly coordinates with the big butterfly. Super cute. All right. We're going to emboss our butterflies using Versamark ink. It's a good sticky ink that will not dry quickly. I don't know if it ever really dries. When I say that, I don't even know if it ever really dries. I'm going to take my embossing buddy, and I'm just going to pounce all over my paper. And then I'm going to stamp my butterflies. Oh, hope I didn't get my head in the camera. I do that all the time. I go back and watch a video and I go, oh, got my head in the camera. So I'm really pressing around. Peel that off. I have some black embossing powder. Tap off any excess. There we go. I do see a little smudge right there, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to be punching it out. But if I was worried about it, a little tip that I like to do is just take a pencil eraser. Let me just show you. I find that a brush or something might hit the stamped image, so I don't want that. There you go. That's how I take care of that. There we go. Now we have them all done. I'm not quite done stamping. I tried it both ways. I tried stamping the body before I put the powder on, but for me, I was getting it crooked or something. It wasn't lining up right because I needed to be able to see my wings. Hope that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the body on my butterflies. And now for the little butterflies. And now I'm just going to trim out one of the butterflies. And pop it into my punch. And then we're just going to punch it. I'm going to use my Stampin Blends, and typically, bring my card in, typically you could just color on the back, but I want to show you, I don't know if I can show you the difference. Let's try it. Just color on the back, really easy. And then flip it over. It's kind of a pale yellow, so I just color on the front. The embossed area keeps my marker where it needs to be. I don't have to worry about it going outside the lines. And I just like the bolder yellow. I am using Daffodil Delight Stampin Blends. These are our alcohol markers. There we go. I'm going to bring in all my card pieces. So on this card, I did black for my embossing using the embossing folder. Here's the embossing folder. It is called Dot to Dot Textured Impressions. It is on page 25 from the Occasions catalog. But this time I wanted more yellow. So I want to talk to you about this embossing folder because I thought this was pretty cool, and I hope you do too. Let me see if I can line this back up. There is a line that goes across, and I could line up, I've already embossed, so that's why it's having a hard time. I could line up my cardstock with that line, and that way my dots weren't crooked. Genius, love it. So now I have straight dot to dots. We're going to use some multi-purpose glue. We love to get all that glue down into the dots. We don't want it to lift up. Make sure our card opens the right way. I have done that. Have you? So now we're going to be doing some stamping. I'm just going to use Memento ink, and I'm stamping the sentiment from the stamp set that says, "Thank you very much." I always need thank you cards. Next, I'm going to take some glue dots, and we're going to add those to our butterflies. And I'm going to kind of roll it. I don't think you can see that on the video, but I've kind of rolled it onto the body. Kind of lift up those wings a little bit. The reason I rolled the glue dot up is so I don't see the glue dot. The small butterfly, it's not as big of a deal, but you just don't want to be able to see the glue dot through the vellum. Next, we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And then we're going to decide which one do we like better, the yellow or the black, as far as the embossing goes. I don't know, they're both pretty because they're both yellow and black. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick video.
While I used yellow and black, you could use any color of the rainbow that you wanted. So I hope you enjoyed this quick card. If you need to order any of the supplies that I showed in this video, you can visit my link below, head straight over to my store. I give all kinds of different goodies away when people order from me because I just appreciate y'all. So happy stamping!